there, man. Once again.
Why has it taken 5 years for constituencies that have been affected by bauxite to be seeing any resources? I
must know what I'm talking about, but I need no help from you. It's hypocritical. But you know what I'm talking about, Mikael. You know what I'm talking about.
From St. Catherine Southwest, take your seat, please.
Madam Speaker.
Member from St. Catherine Southwest.
All 6 in 15 minutes.
That's not your option, member from St.
Big up the whole of hot water. Hey, that, we even dash water. You might talk about even pot water. Hot water. Big up that data. Big up myself, father. And I don't love and love alone.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Yes, man, new thing in store, you see me I say? So yeah, your boy Busman Lorian bringing the latest of the latest to you. Again, yeah man, in the House of Parliament, you know, a member stood up and was making some statement, you know, so he had about 5 things in his catalog which he wants to discuss, but one of them was that why does it take 5 years to allocate funds to disperse to the bauxite affected areas? You understand me, people? So every Warmington depend the case, like, you know, and explaining some things to the member. You see me I say, and I make him know certain, you know, he's not against him, you know. But take off the time, let's get straight to that.
Speaker. Madam Speaker, through you, I'd like to ask the Minister of Finance a few questions pertaining to the order that she has brought to the House. Can the Minister say why it has taken 5 years for another constituency development project? This is phase 8. Phase 7 was in 2020. And just by the minister's admittance that this program is supposed to be every 3 to 4 years, why has it taken 5 years for constituencies that have been affected by bauxite to be seeing any resources, any at all? Secondly, can the minister say if there will be an increase over the measly sum of $4 million that has been given to constituencies like Northwest Manchester every 3 to 4 years for projects financed through this program? Can the minister also say which are the projects, that $1 billion that she mentioned in the last financial year, were these projects? Which communities, which constituencies were they done in, and how much was spent on each of these projects? Because I know constituencies like mine in Northwest Manchester saw no additional projects outside of the $4 million that was attributed to Northwest Manchester in 2020. And a member from South Manchester is saying that he saw none in southern Manchester also. And will we, last question, will we be seeing the regular allotment to these constituencies and not when it is that the administration see fit that constituencies that have been affected by bauxite will see the regular flow of funds coming from the CDF?
So okay, my people, let me give a little small explanation. So yes, okay, so it should take 4 years, according to what has been said, for that money to be allocated, you understand, to give to the bauxite affected area to implement some things, you understand, in order for the preventative measures and aids of the people in those areas. So you have people, it actually got over 1 more year. So the minister wants to know why did it took so long? And as the minister said, $1 billion was allocated, you understand, and was given out. He's saying that where is that money? He does not see anything that that money was used for in such bauxite affected areas. Where is that money? He's asking, where is the money? He don't see anything that the money that you understand. And it seems as if the money raised in 2020, the money was supposed to be given from 2020, if I heard right. Yeah, but he must say there was a raise, and he wants to know if there is raise coming more and more. You understand, my people? So that's the thing where I want to know where the money gone to. You understand? But quick and fast, Mr. Everett Warmington is going to respond to him. So let us see what Mr. Warmington has in store. You understand?
Next is the member from St. Catherine.
Madam Speaker, I have no problem with the position taken by the member from South Manchester as it relates to reclamation by the bauxite companies. But I have a problem with the part of his presentation as it relates to the amount being allocated to those constituencies that have to do with bauxite. He spoke about 100 million per year over 3 years. But the issue is that the amount that's allocated to those constituencies is not to get 100 million per year. Is that the amount you get a chance to deal with that over 3 years, the procurement and the implementation of projects. He also said that it's an embarrassment and insult of 100 million per year. I must know what I'm talking about when I need no help from you. I'm saying, just hear me first, man. Hear me first. Rest, man, just be it. I am saying, I didn't call on him. You can't call my name. It was a constituent, it was a Rastaman. But when it started, it was under Dr. Paul Robertson. And those constituents that mined bauxite from got 2 million per year. Southwest St. Catherine got $1 million over that period, to the period when they got 2 million. It was former member of the Shaw that increased the amount from 2 to 4. And the amount for consider that mine from 1 to 2. But remember, I was sat in cabinet over these years. He didn't advocate then for serious increase then. But now you find it convenient to have it now. It's hypocritical. He made some good points in his presentation. But when he talked about the amount, bro, you just come back, that's why you don't understand. It's not a statement minister now. It's not a statement minister. It's not a statement, you just come back, learn a little bit. So I'm saying, Madam Speaker, it's hypocritical for the member to criticize the amount. When he left here, was 2 million. He now come back and it's now comes back and it's now 4 million. He never objected under Dr. Paul Robertson and his cabinet. But you know me tell the truth, Mikael. You know me tell the truth. So I don't disagree with him now. That it could have been increased or can be increased. But he never criticized it under his government. So don't criticize now.
Okay, my people. So basically what Mr. Warmington point is, you understand? Very respectable man, rate him. Yeah. What he's saying is that he doesn't have any problem with what the minister is saying. The minister states some very important point. But his point is, the minister wasn't here. And after the minister came back, the funds it raised, it increased. So what he's saying is that the minister shouldn't make that a bother to him. You understand? Because he wasn't present at the time when it was raised and so on. But Mr. Warmington said, however, a raise can be looked at, that can be looked into. You get me? I say, so Mr. Warmington is saying that he's not fully against what he's saying, but he's with him on some point. But the fact that he wants to discriminate about the money, what it is, when he wasn't there, when the raise appraisal was given, you understand? So the money was like probably like 2 million back in some time, and then it raised to 4. You understand? So the minister is asking about a raise. Everyone Warmington say he doesn't have a problem with the raise, but he does have a problem with it's not that he has a problem, but he's pointing out that definitely to the minister that hey, you should really criticize the raise, saying that it is 4 million, and so a raise will come. But remember, it was once lesser than that, and you weren't present at the time. You weren't around at the time when you raised. So give thanks for that little amount of raise. But I myself, everyone Warmington, think that a raise could be taken into consideration. So you my people, the thing after it now is that another minister wanted to hear more of what Mr. Warmington had to say, but he was blocked. When Mr. Warmington get up to address and speak more based on the matter and the topic and more that is there to be talked about, he was completely silenced. You understand? Or the House Speaker never want him to progress or proceeding, he's saying. So let's just take a look into that main important part of the video, my people. Let's go.
Who, in a previous sitting, well, Minister Warmington wishes to debate some of his motions that he... Former Minister Warmington wishes to debate.
Not minister.
Well, Member Warmington wishes to debate some of his motions. We're asking if you'll allow him to start his debate. Yes.
That's what I'll make it clearer. You want to cut and go back up there? Close. Huh? Don't bubble business first. You go and fix you. Go and fix the election. You want to make trouble. And now we can just open today. Who says so? Madam Speaker.
Before you commence, member, you are being permitted by the House to only do one motion today, which is the first one on your list of 6 private members' motion. I'm only now advised that it was your wish and hope to do all 6 of them.
Madam Speaker. Just a minute.
No, respectfully.
Standing Order 23 makes it clear that a private member's motion cannot be debated before 6 days after its published in Standing Order and not beyond 21 days. Today's 21 days for these 6 private members' motion. It will not take me more than 5 minutes to deal with each. It will not take me more than 5 minutes to deal with each. They are not confirmation. 6 of them. You want more than 5 minutes. Per. No, I don't know what you're going to do after that. But 5 minutes per motion is not much. So you can only extend beyond the 21 days with the permission of the member who laid the motions. And the issue is, no. Huh? Not one. The issue is, you will have to convince me of a reason why I should give permission to extend the period beyond 21 days.
Member from St. Catherine Southwest. Member from St. Catherine Southwest. Take your seat, please.
Madam Speaker.
Member from St. Catherine Southwest.
All 6 in 15 minutes.
That's not your option, member from St. Member from St. Catherine Southwest, take your seat, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has, ever since he stepped in to politics, he has never lost his seat. And there must be a reason why. And I think the reason why is because, I won't say politician, because if you break down the word poly and the word ticks, it wouldn't bring a good meaning. You understand, if you trace the origin of the word. Well, he's a good humanitarian, I would say, because he have never lost his constituency. There must be a reason why. You understand? So one of my reasons why I think so is because this man knows every rules and every law of the House of Parliament. The man is letting the House Speaker that should know this know that those they call it notion or something like so, but those statements by such and such minister, they call them private, should not go unanswered. You understand, within a certain specific time frame. So it seems like as if it is 21 days, it should not go over that without those statements by them or those questions or whatever not being answered. So it seems as if they are at a lower rank or something in the House of Parliament. Well, anyway, yeah. So Mr. Warmington, as I see, wanted to address that, and he was asking for just 5 minutes each to answer those, because they should not go unanswered, and 21 days should not be passed and they don't, and they are not being answered. You understand? So I don't know why. I don't think he was going to say anything wrong or anything to say to make anyone look bad, but I don't know. But it seems like the House Speaker had too much of this know-it-all, because sometimes people don't like when you know too much, because when you know too much, sometimes they cannot control you. But it's not about controlling in a sense. It is the law, and these laws are put in place in order for the proper operation of Parliament. So the law, I won't say the House Speaker is breaking the law, or if she's not aware, I don't know. But certainly Mr. Warmington himself has, it seems as if he has the book of laws of the House of Parliament in his head. That's why I think that he should have been the House Speaker, my people. You understand? I really think there so would fit him. You understand? He knows it, and who knows it best should be put in place. I think he should have gotten the responsibility. But what I'm saying again, I think that I don't know, but I think the House Speaker, like if you're just coming into something and people are there before you and they know it, learn from them. You understand? This is what learning takes. Learning takes, sometimes you have to dumb down yourself even when you think you know. You just have to dumb yourself in order to really know. Because when you do that, no one will know that you don't even know. And that is how you know, because you actually keep quiet. You understand? I'm not going to say that she doesn't know it, but I think Mr. Warmington has been dabbling with the politics more and has accuracy in the way that he deals with his constituency. That's why he holds this place and his seat so long. So I think, I don't know if she feels threatened by him, why she don't want him to be talking so much. You understand? But definitely, whenever Mr. Warmington speaks, Jamaica wants to hear. That would be just my talk to the House Speaker. Jamaica wants to hear, because that man has very much to say, and you can see that he is respected by everyone, because when Mr. Warmington speaks, everyone hold their corner and listen, because they know that what he has to say has a big impact and can bring a whole lot of change. You understand? And I'm quite sure that the private minister, the person who made the statement or had those things that needed an answer, love the fact that Mr. Warmington addressed it. And I think Mr. Warmington addressed it fair, and I think that minister or that person also find it a balance in the way how Mr. Warmington dealt with it, meaning that he wasn't around, so he should not have a problem with the appraisal or the amount, because was not around when the appraisal was given. And also, I think he liked the fact that Mr. Warmington said yes, there can be an appraisal at some given time. But yes, respect my people, and thank you for viewing. And Mr. Boy Buzz Malorian, and tell me if you don't love how I reads upon this sound, or like what I say. You understand? And leave in the comments, because sometimes I check the comments for so and I say to you know. So yeah man, just make we know what we say, what we think. You understand? Number one thing, if you don't think the person ready for the House Speaker, you know, people said that indirectly, but answer me with a yes or a no in the comments. You understand? Make me definitely know that. You see me? I say, so just big up on yourself and stay tuned for more, because hot water and it's coming, and I know y'all love it.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up hot water channel, enough ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.